Yeah, we are back. We are back. We are back. What's going on, Tight Mike?
Hey, what's up, big man? How's it going?
Oh man, I can't complain, man. Just coming off enjoying some of these AFC, NFC championship football games, man. How your weekend been going?
Hey, man, it's been good, bro. I can't complain. All is well. I'm boy, I got this thing rigged up tonight, boy. I know how long this thing gonna work. I'm talking about 200 buns and a bag of Cheetos. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it work, man. Hey, man, great times this week while we're waiting on folks to come in. Thank you for stopping by the studio this week, man, and being a part of everything. I
Yeah.
really appreciate you, dog.
Oh man, I had a good time, brother. Hope people got a chance to see it. I hope the numbers is coming up over there. You guys got a great thing going on. I love the setup, the professionalism, the look, everything, man. Had a great time. It was great being there.
Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. On behalf of James John, we should have James on as well. On behalf of James John and the whole Afrotainment staff, man, we really enjoyed you and your story. And we got to play a couple of your clips, man. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, 12 million viewers get to see you. Maybe that didn't know you, man, and you become our next Denzel, and I can say, that's my dog. 'Cause you ain't going to leave me, dog.
Nah, it's all good. We're coming right along. How you doing? Good evening, Miss Peggy.
Hey, Peggy, how
All
you
right,
doing?
good to see you. Y'all come on in,
Beautiful
get
person.
comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It might be a little discombobulated. You know, we're at a different time right now. You know, we done trained them on 9. We're moving up to
Yeah,
8. They got to give them a minute.
yeah. No problem, man. It takes a
What's
minute.
going
Hey,
on?
Danny.
My cousin Danny, Coach Danny. It's
Hey,
good.
Danny, how's it going, man? Hey,
Yeah.
man, good times, man. I'm excited. Wow. Inauguration this week. We're gonna get into that in just a moment. The whole Converse and Pearls.
Was
Uh,
your timeline? Your timeline is dominated by that. Is mine?
Bruh, it seemed like we just did the anniversary or something like the Founders Day for the
Yeah.
AKAs or something like that, and then bam, here come the Converse and Pearls. Uh,
Yeah.
Basically. And I'm impressed with Kamala Harris so far.
Yeah.
I'm not a big political guy, but I can say that I am impressed with her.
I could have sworn she was gonna be wearing Converse the way these girls was acting, man. Like, like the lady was gonna still be dressed up, and y'all got
Yeah,
Converse and t-shirts and pearls, but it's all good.
mm,
Let the ladies celebrate the way they want.
exactly. It's their moment right now. I know she wore that for the Vogue photo shoot. She had a Vogue photo shoot,
Okay.
and she wore Converse All Stars and her pearls. So and everybody was complaining, saying, "Oh, that's not presidential." Da, 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 da. She's like, "I don't care." She did a nice outfit and a nice dress, but then she also did jeans, slacks,
Yeah.
and Converse and pearls, and that's where that concept came from.
Well, you know, probably she did that so that she could be more likable and relatable. Because women, unfortunately, they still have to play that game where if you present yourself one way, then you're stuck up or you're stuffy, and
Mhm.
you think you're better than everybody else. So when you do stuff like that, she probably want to humanize herself, make herself seem more relatable. Because it's the rules are different for men and women when you're at that level. Because they're gonna throw a bunch of sexist stuff at her, the racist stuff at her. So she probably just trying to do that, just to make everybody see that she's a regular normal person, which she's not. But you know how the game go.
Absolutely, they giving her the business, but it's all right. That's a part of it. We gave the last president the business, so we expect him to give our vice president and new president the business as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
Good times though. Great relationship topics today. I want to get into. And hey, Joni, brand is powerful. Women have to be known for something. Chucks and Pearls was a solid showing. Yes.
don't
Uh,
know it. Tony and her homegirls had I'm speaking t-shirt. You know, she checked the boy the debate that I'm speaking. So that they felt that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a movement. It's a movement now. Excuse me. It's a movement now, brother. And I'm excited for the sisters. But I want to be careful when I say this, but I want to let the sisters know, like, where are y'all going now? Y'all have the power now. What are y'all going to do with the power? You've been fighting so long for the power, for equal rights, for voting rights, for equal pay. Good evening, gentlemen. How you doing, Leslie? Miss B. I just want to. I'm just curious to see now that you have a seat at the table. I almost feel like now you're not handling the business. I don't want y'all to not handle the business because you have a seat at the table. I want y'all to keep on striving for great things, but have an agenda. Know what it is that you want from America. Now that you have a voice, now that you have a seat at the table, don't just get up there and just be the angry black woman. Don't be that person. Be the person that has something to say. Have a way that you want to move the country forward, move the culture forward to that regard. Don't just black women be up there just to say I'm a black woman and I made it. It's not enough to just be at the table. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what y'all got. I want to know the plan. And I guess that's a simpler way to put it. I want to know the plan. Tell me the plan. I'm your brothers. I'm right behind you. There's plenty of brothers right behind you. We just need to know the plan. Okay. Obama kind of had a lightweight plan of what he wanted to do. And he got it pushed through for the most part, except for when they wouldn't let him get some bills passed. But he had an agenda.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Not just with her, but with Biden as well. We can't just be happy that they're in there. We got to keep acting as if we still got to deal with Trump, and then we got to put the pressure on. You got to be demanding, like and not just throw up aura signs because there's a black woman in the office. They got to get things done. We still got a lot of issues as far as police brutality, the war on drugs, the whole nine, you know what I'm saying? So I hope that this feeling that they have for each other, and I say each other, but black women for Kamala, I hope it's a thing of accountability, not just pride and happiness, but accountability, so that we can all start to get back up and be what we need to be as a country. They say a rising tide raises all boats. So that's what we need to bring. And I hope that the sisters put as much pressure on them as anybody else. What you talking about, Joni? Having one in the seat is not enough. We need to have a pathway so she's not the only one. That sucks. We got to build for the next generation of leaders. Hashtag Leaders Amplify. That's what's up. Here we go. He said, Chuck's approach from the administration dismissed black folks before the election. They bite and talk about reparations and make it happen, or maybe I will wear some purple. Oh boy. Wow. Should we jump? Well, let's get to our topics. Maybe we jump back in.
Hey, I love it. I love the contrast. I love the contrast. One person says, "Hey, we need more people," and another person says, "I ain't wearing that stuff till y'all do something for black people." I got you. I think what a lot of people in America don't realize, a lot of sisters and brothers don't realize, it's not about black or white anymore. It's about who has money and who doesn't have money. People with money make moves. They make moves using people who don't have money. I've seen the world in several different views now, man. I was always like, man, I got to get famous. I got to get famous. It ain't even about getting famous. It's about getting the money. And then you get the different offers. Since I've been on TV now, man, maybe 2 months now, the phone calls that used to ring my phone don't ring no more. I got a whole new brand of people calling my phone now, bro. And that's amazing. And I thank God upstairs for that. But I can tell my level is moving. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I stay grounded, but the level is moving around me. And I say that to say this, going into our quick little hot topic of today, something I ran across. It's always about the money. You're right, Miss B. It's always about the money. We chatted about the Chucks and Pearls and the sisters. Did you get that video clip? Were we able to get that clip?
I did. You want me to show it?
Yeah, if you could show that clip first, brother, before I go into the topic.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, man, relationship topic of the day. Because now that I'm single, my man is married, but now that I'm back out here, I'm running into this.
Hold on, let's get to it.
Oh, take your time, man. Take your time. There we go.
I don't know who Black Daughter needs to hear this, but a black man is not your ATM nor your financer. For you to think that a black man's only provision is financially is insane. And for you to expect a black man to maintain a lifestyle for you that you cannot even maintain yourself is absolutely absurd. Social media and all these female rappers have made you think that it's cool and that's what you're supposed to do is fuck a dude for a bag and get a Birkin when most of y'all can't even spell Birkin. Most of y'all don't even know who makes Birkin bags. That's insane. You cannot expect to come to the table with absolutely nothing and then expect a black man to have everything. That shit is toxic as fuck and it's delusional. And they have people who can help you, psychiatrists and therapists. Stop doing that and then have the nerve to bash black men and tell them that they're sorry and they're lame and they're not shit because they cannot pay all your bills and take care of you. I don't know who Black Daughter needs to hear this, but a black man is not your ATM nor your finance.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You throat a little bit, huh? You caught that one, and we had a little talk about it, but that was stuck in your throat a little bit, huh? You running into that?
Yeah, I am definitely. And what I will admit is this, because I know the ladies is typing right now. Women of a certain age, I agree with her. Thank you, Miss B. Women of a certain age, I would say, and I'm early 40s. I would say women of a certain age, my age or higher, and even late 30s. They're already kind of established in life for the most part. They're establishing, and they don't need your money. And I get the whole "we don't need a man for nothing" type thing. But for me, if we're dating, and I see that you're struggling, I will help you. You don't have to ask me. I will help you. I will see where you're struggling at. I know that it's genuine, but for somebody to just come right out and ask me for some money, it is a turnoff, bro. It's a huge turnoff. You know what? I have this, and this. And if we dating for a month or two, Essex, and you have the same issues, you have the same problem, then you have a money issue. I am not your ATM. I am not your. I'm hardly making it as I was. But I get it. People go through things in life. You went through a divorce, or you lost your major job. It was the COVID, all of that. But hey, man, and I'm not proud to say it, but I had to get the unemployment stuff too. You know what I'm saying, for a while there. But I took the time to try to, instead of burning out my friends, I think I burnt out my friends the first month for money. But now I had to get on my grind and hustle. I had to come off unemployment, go get a job so I could have some insurance. It wasn't a job that was desirable. It wasn't a job that I loved, but it was a job. So if I can stop and go do that as a black man at age 40, I think the sisters ought to be able to do that too. I think you ought to look up and stop. And if you just want a man for money, then you should date a dope boy. I'm gonna just say that you need to date a dope boy or a millionaire because you brought the money. And one thing about women who just date men for money, they always go for somebody else with a bigger bag. So where's the loyalty? And maybe I'm old school and I'm about to love. And I'm gonna let you talk, dog. But it burnt my soul when I saw that because I went through that. I had to go through that. Women trying to come up on men. And I'm not no bitter, angry dude. I still believe in love. I'll probably get married again. I ain't that far gone. But stop trying to come up on a man. Stop that. Come to the table with something besides the table and your legs. Come to the table with something. Okay? Stop asking men that can barely make it themselves to try to show and prove to you when you really ain't got it yourself. Now, I will exclude women of a certain age who have already been established and already got their own stuff. I get it. But everybody else, 35 to 45, 25 to 45, that's asking me for money. Well, you don't make enough. He don't drive the right car. Or he don't do this. I purposely don't drive a Mercedes-Benz because I already know how y'all act. I don't do it. But I could take you on a trip to Jamaica. But we can't go. We ain't got to ride in no Benz. Okay, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox.
No, I know you got some more left. I'll let you take a break. Let's say this. And you know, it's interesting that you saw this clip when you did because I just watched podcast from a main man, Kevin Samuels. He had a very similar topic. I know I'm going to get some people mad because I mentioned Kevin Samuels. But anyway, women, like you say, who themselves don't have a lot that, at least financially, that they're bringing to the table. I heard this one woman say, and Kevin Samuels asked her, well, what do you bring to the table that the man who has the money is going to get in return? And she was like, her personality. Well, why is his personality not as valuable to you as you think yours should be to his? It's like, what? Like he might be smacking the shit out you, but he driving a Mercedes and got a big house for you. You're gonna give him more opportunities than you would a guy that's, on his grind and on his struggle. And another good point he made was like, a lot of women look their nose down on men who are, don't have the high earnings or who won't spend out on them as if they're less than. And it was like, would you want your uncle or your son or your father to be being taken advantage of by a woman just for their paycheck? No, you probably want to go over there and split her ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's always something for you when it's in that person's best interest that you want to have a person that's making this amount of money and is willing to spend it, buy you a bag and all of that stuff. But if it was a man that you really cared about, you wouldn't want another woman doing them that way. And like a lot of women just don't stop and think about that. Let me see what
well, you gotta come up more than a D. Unless it's real big and real good. But this, I know she's playing, but that's sex. Those are physical.
Hey, that reminds me of that Michael. You remember that Michael Collier joke he used to make about the Mercedes and the elephant with the long dick? What's up, Norris?
What's up, Norris? That's smart, Tim. Thank you, Peggy. I just I'm just blowed because it happens to me so often. People see you on TV or they see you out and about. Like I used to frequent this place in Orlando, and it just made me feel like really good. It's called the American Legion. It was people. Oh yeah, it was always good. The drinks was really strong, and the people was really cool. But the people were a little bit older than me, but not all of them. But I could see the young girls in there. They used to bother my soul. The young girls in there at the old dudes knowing their check coming. He like, that's a bad chick. And she leaving here with somebody named Larry or Harold. And I'm not hating. That's not what I'm doing. But they are specifically going for the money. Instead of you stopping and saying, you know what, let me hustle on my own. I put myself in this position in life. Let me hustle on my own. Let me do it. I have a close female friend who told me a great analogy. She said, Mike, I've been with broke men and I've been with broken men and I've been with broken men. And out of all of them, I'd rather be with a broke man because he still got a good spirit. All he missing is the money. If I bring the money to the table, he might have great ideas. His attitude change. He's a different person. But if he's a broken man,
yeah,
he half the person he used to be. It's gonna always be something.
Yeah, absolutely.
So don't let the money, and I was like, dang, that's a great analogy. She's like, you was at a place in life when I met you, and I was like, yeah, I was living on my barber couch. Like, bro, I had to give up my job. I wanted to try comedy. I stepped out on faith. I went to the barbershop to get a haircut with my last $12. So I was like, at least I'm gonna look nice. They was about to repossess my car. I had already got kicked out of my apartment. And dude said, man, I believe in you. I think you're gonna, I think you got something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's like, just stay on my couch, bro. He got a 2-bedroom and I had my own room, but I stayed on his couch for I know at least 3 months.
Yeah.
But at that time, I would not lie, and God is my witness. I stayed on that dude's couch for 3 months. But you know what, Essex? I had 3 girlfriends. I had 3 girlfriends at the time, and they all knew I was dating somebody else. And I didn't have a car, and I lived on this dude's couch. Yeah, but that was my mentality, was I was gonna come up, not on them, but for me. So the one lady let me use her car. The one girl helped me with advice on my career. And the other girl, we made passionate love, because nobody give you the good loving like a homeless dude, because you don't want to go home like a dude sleeping on the couch. Nobody give you the D like a dude sleeping on the couch, because he want to stay in your bed. So he trying to knock you out.
Yeah. Let me catch up with some of these comments. We must, these young sisters, understand that you have to be able to stand and or survive without a man. The only man required to take care of you is your daddy, not zaddy. Hey, but you know what? There's a lot of older women too, Joni, that have that mind. It's a mentality. It's a mindset. And I think once you get into certain things, you lost. You say, oh, you have love a man for things that last. Money, sex, and looks fade or leave in an instant. All right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, no, I said tight, Mike. We had that conversation.
Absolutely. Absolutely, brother.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You had a tram tight.
I had a tram. What's a tram?
And see, now those were women that valued your personality. They valued other things that you brought to the table. Those were probably women who had good heads on their shoulders. Well, let me ask you this. What's the difference that from what you've seen, women that you dealt with that came right out and was about the money versus women that was willing to deal with you where you was at? If there was a difference.
A woman that has, and this is what's ideal in my situation. Ideal was the wrong word. This is what's imperative for anyone. And I heard TD Jakes say this one time. You can't tell me nothing about what you haven't been through. Like if you ain't never been broken down and desperate and heartbroken and broke, you can't tell me about that because you speaking on what you saw. You ain't had that feeling inside of you. So now that I'm single and divorced father, I tend to attract uh, all different varieties of women. Older, classy ladies. I tend to attract divorcees also, and such and such baby mama, whoever you insert a name. Women with kids already, basically. And the difference is you can tell who has been broken and now they just trying to put their pieces back together and they just about the peace. It ain't about what I can get with him. It ain't about this or that. It's about the happiness. Can he bring me peace? Am I gonna have peace? It ain't about somebody that I can make an emergency contact on my baby's daycare. It's about me and this dude right here. We got peace. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I got two beautiful little girls, but they have never met anybody that I've dated, thus far since I've been before. And I ain't dated a lot of people, but I was just like, nah, because I'm focused on my career and raising my little girls the right way. And somebody else would confuse that for me. And I understand me. You have to understand you. Are you able to compartmentalize your life? Can you do my job? Can I be a good mate or companion? Can I be a good mother or father? You have to be able to compartmentalize that and make all of that work for you. A lot of people can't do that. In the beginning, I couldn't do that. I couldn't balance my career and a marriage at the same time.
Yeah.
So, but I had to go through it to see it. So what I run into out here, which is what your question is, sorry,
No,
what I run into, like I told you, the three different types of women. The older woman that's already established, that's just looking for some companionship, is a great for dating, but she's looking for more, in my opinion, more of an arm piece, somebody she can take places and do things with, and not be alone on these dates and nice ventures and dinners and balls or whatever. The divorcee is still looking to say, hey, you know what? I may want to get married again. This is a good catch. He's cool. He may get married again. They're looking for that. The baby mama just looking for so and so baby mama who's struggling is looking for the break,
yeah.
and they'll come out and say it.
No, I'm saying you're looking for help.
Yeah, they're looking for ever, and somebody to change their life. The young one look at the baby mama wants you to change her life. She's tired of where she at. She's sick of the dude. She want to be able to tell that. And statistics show most women go back when they break up with somebody. They go back and date somebody they already date. If they're sleeping with somebody, they go back to somebody they already slept with. Less chance of them meeting somebody new, and then it happens. But so often they go back to such and such. They used to kick it with in high school or college or whatever. They go to a comfort zone, and statistics prove that. But yeah, man, that's what I'm running into.
What's up with the Birkin bag thing, man? Is that a big thing? I saw the girl in the video. She was like, they want to get a dude so they can get a Birkin bag or some type of bag. Is that? And you know what? That's probably just a stunt in front of other women, because men don't give a damn what kind of bag you got.
Yeah. Pay attention, fellas. When them ladies put on a nice
dress, tell me in the comments if the bag thing is really. And I know we have mature women on our show right now. We probably don't have no youngsters, but like, what's up with the bag?
Yeah, and it might be Louis. It might be Gucci. It might not just be Birkin. It could be a lot of things.
Yeah.
I have lived and learned. Waiting on the while we wait on the comments, man. It could be anything. Women now, bro, like I don't know where this come from. This $500, $700 weekend. Yes, the bag is a fabulous, but I can have that bag and nothing to go in it. What I remember Valentine's Day, bro, and I hate to say it, I don't do design stuff, right? But
yeah, we got mature women that ain't impressed by all that in our audience right now. What up, Coach?
What up, Coach? But I got friends that have given women Gucci bags, bro, and put money in the bag.
That's the thing now.
Oh, $500 in the bag for Valentine's Day. Yeah, I've seen that. Valentine's Day coming up. I've seen that. You can never go wrong with cash.
I saw James Harden give a grown man bag for $20 and $100,000. I thought it was a little weird for you giving another grown man this kind of gift. Like, what is going on?
Maybe it was tax time. He had to blow that money.
It's a younger generation thing. I don't get it.
It's tax time. He had to blow that money. I don't know, bro. The youngsters think differently. The way the youngsters talk to women now is the music is similar to what we had, but I think it's just more direct now. At least we was a little smooth about whatever. It was never really said. It was just kind of understood when you wanted to get with somebody. You kind of spend time with them. They know what it is. You know what it is. Now they sleeping on the first date.
Yeah. And I mean, growing up in South Florida, I saw it a lot. It was very materialistic in Miami. And especially, high school years, you saw the girls going with the older guys who were selling dope. They had the donks, the Chevys with the beat out. They had money, they had jewelry and all of that. So it's nothing new. But like you say, now it's like it sounds like it's a little more predatory. You know what I'm saying? Where even if you at least got to still have some game, and we got to enjoy each other, meet each other, whatever. Even though you targeting the man with more money, but like you said, now it seems like it's more direct. Like, okay, you done had 2 dates, and now you want a bag or you want a trip or something like that. It's like there's not even any foreplay to go with this anymore. It was like, this is my price to spend time with me. You either gonna pay it or you not. And it's like, okay, I'm glad I ain't in that.
Yeah, but because I am, and I get a lot of this. My friend said, my friend has, me and my friend this, that, or the other. Let's see what Joni says. But what if you want that bag of cash? Are you and your girl willing to pay the real price?
Yeah. Hey, you know what he want for that bag? You want access all the time.
Yeah, all access. $3,000 and plus a Birkin bag. $3,000 for a Birkin bag. Well, $3,000 is enough for a bag. But why?
Give me the $3,000. I don't. What you want a bag for?
Yeah, shit. Research cost a bag. So that's what I'm saying. If we in a pandemic, common sense would say, why would I spend $3,000? Even if you got it, why would you spend three stacks on a bag? Right. Like, really? Can you find something better to do with your money? Like,
I'd rather take the $3,000 and take a trip, go on a cruise or something like that. Not a bag so you can front of your home girl. That's a waste.
Go to Jamaica. Go to do something you've never done. Invest in your business. Start a business. Like, why would I give you $3,000 and you just finna go blow it? I guess you know what I'm saying. Like, why wouldn't you? Okay, I'm gonna give you $3,000, young lady. What are you gonna do? The same way I feel about the presidency right now, the administration. What are y'all gonna do? Y'all got our attention. What are y'all gonna do now?
Coach say these Captain Saberho dudes are messing up the standards for the real G's. That's true. Right. A lot of cats don't have no confidence in their game. They don't have no confidence in what comes out of their mouth, comes off the top of their head. So they lead with their money so they can keep it going. And it works. Unfortunately, it does work. But like you say, you're messing it up for real people.
Yeah, but now what you say? You said it because you are not a millionaire yet. Even when I have $1 million, you still only got 600,000. The difference is this: like, I've seen the game work when I had no car, no money, and I was living on a dude that was cutting my hair, my barber couch, and I reiterate that. So I had to become creative. Instead of we can't go to the movies because I ain't got movie money. We can walk around the lake. We can feed the ducks. We can rent a movie. We can watch a cooking channel and learn how to cook something. You know what I'm saying? I had enough money to go get groceries and let's cook something.
And to Ms. B's point, I think the difference is, okay, if I'm a millionaire, splurging on you is different if we've had a certain time to relate and I get to know you. But if it's right off the bat and you hitting me up, even though I can afford it, it's a turnoff and I don't even want to anymore. And especially if I'm a millionaire and I got so many options, so many choices, I can pick and choose who I choose to splurge on or not. So I'm going to go with the woman that at least know how to play the game, give me what I need, at least for the first few months before she started hitting me up. It's totally different. It's timing is everything. If you didn't only gave me one little piece of ass and now you want a bag, no, I don't care how much money I got. It's the principality behind it.
Right. And I guess I'm gonna say it because you married and you can't say it. I'm gonna say it for all men out there. Ladies, it's all the same. It's like once you had, not that you had when you had them all, because some of y'all move different. Some weather is better and all that. But sex is sex, and like that ain't gonna determine unless your package pop out tokens. It's the same. It's the same. Now your face might be prettier, or your breast might be bigger, or your butt might be bigger. Yes, and some moves you might make a little different, but for the most part, it's the same situation. Yes, I don't need a bag. Good for you, Peggy. Nor will I ever ask a man. It moved down. I don't know what the last part. Thank you, Peggy. But Peggy, grown woman who got her own money. She established. Well, you got somebody over your shoulder to tell you what it is.
Yeah, that's my
Hey,
son.
but we'll move forward on to what I feel like is a great question also. Dating now, something clicking. Dating now in the new pandemic, in the new year, in these still COVID times. What will you do differently? Our friends that's on here that's single, what will you do differently now that you've learned how to behave in a pandemic? You would not choose a woman, says Leslie. You would not choose a woman who has had it to hit up because the proof of a woman you would have to choose for would already be set. I'm gonna cross the line. I'm gonna cross the line as a grown man. I would rather have a woman that's been a little hit up a little bit, that's been through the ringer a little bit, not too much, because I'm looking for, at this point in my life, I want that sex game to be top notch. Like when it's time to go to that level, it's time to go to that level. And regular, don't hold me at my hips. Wait a minute. Don't do that. Don't do this. I'm not in the game. I'm not in the game. You ate all the shrimp, you're going to get all the love. I promise you. You ate all the steak, you get all the dick. But I want that person. That's who's winning out here, ladies. That's what y'all don't realize. The one you like, oh, she ain't no good. She, oh, you know what? Dudes want that. Dudes don't want no regular, basic love making thing. They want a little something extra. Especially if you're single. And if I'm fluing you out or flying you out, as they say, they call it fluing out now. If I'm fluing out, well, yeah, if you get flued out, Jamaica, Atlanta, wherever, if I don't spend the plane ticket, I want the whole deal. That's just what a real dude. I mean, if I'm dating somebody and it's serious with me, then that's different. But if you just a weekend hot smashers ain't getting flued out. It's somebody that they know done been through it and know how to behave and act. What are you doing different in COVID this time than you did last time? What have you learned from last year's beginning of the pandemic that you would do differently? Essex, are you gonna go out and buy more toilet paper, or are you gonna what is your new plan for COVID? They always leave around of paper and wet wipes and stuff.
Man, I'm just sitting back watching, man. There's not really a new plan. I'm waiting to see how this vaccine stuff works out and how they go about doing it. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, like, I think it's inevitable that most people are going to wind up having to be vaccinated, because once the corporations and the insurance companies get behind it and they start requiring it for either jobs or travel or just basically moving about, people are going to have to take the vaccination. I'm waiting till the very last minute.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm waiting to the very last minute. If I get this big show and I just have to have it and I can't turn it down, then I go ahead and do it. But for the most part, I'm gonna keep wearing the mask. I'm gonna keep washing my hands, and I'm gonna keep staying away from people, because that's and I can't tell you, man. You know, being as an actor and seeing the opportunities that I'm auditioning for, they all have COVID criteria now. So you already remember people was talking trash about, oh, I don't want to get tested. I'm not sticking that in my nose. Okay, put that check in front of your ass and you right here with it. So, and I'm no different. So pretty much every show, almost every commercial are saying you're going to be required to get a positive COVID test. And if you don't get positive, you don't get that job. You don't get that check. So for me, it's imperative that I keep doing what I do, because that literally can cost me opportunities. And that's just what's going to happen to everybody. So I'm just waiting and watching.
To your point, dating for COVID means more virtual contact. Yeah. Exactly. Let's date over the phone. You buy your own food, I buy mine, and we have wine, and it'll be great.
I feel so sorry for y'all.
Yeah, man. But it's safe.
But it's cheaper. It's cheaper, right?
Absolutely.
Now you ain't got to play it off to go Dutch. She automatically knows.
You already know what it is. I will say this: we had a stunt man and actor on our show early this week, Khalil Lamar. He was the stunt double for Black Panther in the Avengers movie. He was Chadwick Boseman's personal stunt double in Five Bloods, another couple of movies. He was his guy. He said being in acting right now at his level, they get tested every 3 days because it's so much work coming through, and everybody has to be negative, and they will shut your set down. That's what Tom Cruise had a big meltdown a couple of weeks ago on the set because they set it down because somebody tested COVID.
Yes, boy, he cussed
everybody because it's costing him money. But what
hold
Khalil said,
hold on. Miss B say, no, you can't chat me money behind there.
Oh no.
Hell no, I don't know like that.
No, ma'am. That's no, ma'am. I don't know you like that. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. Why would I cash out you some money? Yeah, I know you a woman, Miss B, but I'm just saying a person in general. I don't know you. I'm not paying for nothing.
Hey, if you can get it done, go ahead, Miss B.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we ain't gonna knock you now. If you got
I ain't gonna knock the game.
Yeah, I would never knock the hustle. If you got a duck out there that's gonna pay for it, then by all means get it.
I got to see that food go down your throat before I pay for it. Ain't no telling what you done ordered over there.
You know, Uber eats the hell out of me.
Damn DoorDash costs. Got to pay the high ass DoorDash fee.
No, sir, I will not do it. But anyway, my man said they had to get 3 COVID tests a week, being on sets and things like that, and you got to come with them, and it's an overlapping thing. And my nephew said the same thing. He's a college basketball player. They play a couple of games a week, sometimes 3, and so you have to have a test, especially if you're traveling to another school. Your team, for the most part, has to be negative. And anybody that tested positive, and then they find out who they came in contact with. More than 3 positive tests on your team, the whole team got to stay. They can't travel. But COVID has definitely changed America. And hopefully, man, now with the president saying 100 days with the mask, let us at least do that. Now that we know the Super Bowl is in Florida, that's a big game in 2 weeks. You know, a lot of people from around the country are going to be coming, and you know that's going to influx us with COVID.
Yeah. And see, that's our problem right there. We won't sit our ass down. See, we brought that shit on ourselves. And all the people that don't want the vaccine, you brought it on yourself because you didn't want to sit your ass down for a certain period of time. You didn't want to shut down. So there's only so many ways you can stop a virus. You either everybody got to shut down and be in the house, or you got to go out there and you have to wear your mask, or you're gonna have to get that shot. It ain't no D. It ain't no all of the above. You got to pick one.
Bro, I remember last year when it first came, and they said only essential workers can go outside, unless you're going to the grocery store, and you have to go to the grocery store. This lady right here.
What's that call for you there? That's right. Let's just get right to it.
There you go. She is still on it. Y'all had the fun. Yeah, we had the fun. Yeah. We had the fun. Be ready this time. Be prepared. Like I was stating. Hey man, get you one partner for the COVID. You know what I'm saying? Get you one. You married, so you definitely pick your partner.
Baby, I'm winning. I ain't got to be out.
I'm single. I'm single, and I'm telling all the single people out there, the best way to do this is get you one partner, buy you some groceries, 2 days at one person's house, 2 days at the other one, then take you a day or 2 break, so that you don't get sick of that person. I know what you're saying, man. That's kind of like a relationship, but it's more like COVID courting is what I like to call it. COVID courting. You're dating. It's pandemic pandemanium is what it is. But you save money.
So would you, a girl that you, let's say, you talk to her a little bit, y'all like each other, would you tell her to go get tested and you go get tested at the same time? So then y'all can see, just like an AIDS test, STD test before you start going raw, you know what I'm saying? You get this done and then make sure y'all both negative and then y'all can be happy time.
Absolutely. Definitely I'm different like that. And statistics prove this also. Men over 40 don't like to use condoms.
Exactly. So you might as well get everybody go
get tested and be straight. I don't know why, but men over 40.
Not necessarily 2 partners, Ms. B, but just people like, okay, let's say you met somebody, last month, y'all been talking or whatever. I know you're a little faster than that, but just you ready to start meeting each other. You don't want to use no protection. You go get tested.
Miss B finna run too. She finna juggle them for Tuesday and Friday, Wednesday and Saturday. Miss D on the hustle. I ain't mad at you. See, Peggy ain't chimed in. Miss B a little more outgoing. But ladies, we love you. But pick you one partner, and there's so many dates
There you go.
that changes quickly too.
Shut your filthy mouth.
No, I think pick you one partner. Be cost effective. I have kids, so I had to buy different snacks and different things because when it's my week with my girls, I want to make sure that they're still getting their vegetables, they're still doing all the things they need to do, and homeschooling, different things. You want to stay within the same regimen of now. You know what I'm saying? Keep the same routine. I think that'll help a lot of us out. What I learned in the COVID is I really like bread. I'm a milk guy. Yeah, I'm gonna make a sandwich in a minute. That's just me. But with bread, I'm the old school country boy. You can make sandwiches, you can make hot dogs, you can make toast, you can make croutons if you eat salad. Bread goes a long way, even though it's not on most people's diet.
First dose.
I've learned you can eat anything you want as long as it's in moderation.
Mm-hmm.
So those are my COVID quick COVID tips for you because we're gonna get shut down again in a minute.
She said,
Not get flued
coming
out.
for you, man. She coming for you. Coming for that head.
There you go.
Who you like in the Super Bowl, man? I know they still got one more game to be decided, but with the Bucks going, you like the Bucks?
I do like the Bucks at home if it's the Bills, but if they play in Mahomes, they're gonna have to cheat, and I just don't think Brady got enough in him. Yeah, Mahomes move around, brother,
Yeah.
and I'm so happy for Tampa though. I really am happy for Tampa. They got back. Miami's looking better this year. Jacksonville just got Urban Meyer as a coach, and Charlie Strong as the defensive coordinator. So the Florida NFL team should be good next year. And with the Bucks going there, it's cool. Lay off the bread. When I can't see it. When
He
your
said,
belly fat. That is funny. That is, yeah, we expect that out of Miss B though. We expect that from Miss B. It's the same one, just with a belly. The same one just with a belly. It's all good.
Yeah,
and everything
man.
in moderation. You don't eat bread every day. Yeah.
And it sucks. It sucks so bad that COVID is out there because having lived in Tampa, I can only imagine how loose it would have been and how crazy the parties would have been over there if we didn't have COVID. I'm talking about from the casino to Dale Mabry to Hillsborough Avenue over there on the island. They got, I can't remember the name of the island. Basically, the little island right off the bay, right downtown. Man, it would be off the chains.
Yeah, Tampa is more of a party.
All that Channel Side would be off the
Channel Side
for the next 2 weeks because
Yeah,
they got
Channel
off the chain for the Rays. You know, they got the Rays over there. They won a championship, so Tampa's on the high right now, man. So yeah, I'm real happy for them. That's my
Absolutely, man. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans. I'm gonna ride their coattails for a minute. I ain't on the bandwagon, but I definitely cheer for the Bucks in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right. Hey man, what a great time tonight. What a great time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody who chimed in. We appreciate you. I guess we'll catch the end of the game now. I appreciate you, man. Remember to let everybody know, like and share our YouTube page.
Before you go, before I got to get this up here, man, go ahead and plug your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Y'all know what it is. You already see what it is. About 2-3 weeks away now. The Thursday after Valentine's Day, my 20-year comedy anniversary. I'm expecting all y'all to be there. Tickets only $10. TheImprovOrlando.com. It is very close to selling out, so I do encourage you to go ahead and get your tickets now. They're only $10. Go to the website, TheImprovOrlando.com. Check it out.
Come on, flew down for that, Miss B. Flew down for.
Come on, Flew. Come on, tell Peggy to fly you down. You stay at Peggy house.
What you say y'all governor running asked to visit Florida. Oh yeah? What state you in, Amy?
She's in Tennessee.
Okay, that's what's up. He the same dude that got mad that people was coming down here and from other places and getting the vaccine, but he running ads. All about that green.
Yeah, because he was a Trump guy. So that's all right too. We don't care who you voted for. We're just happy that you tuned in. It's all good though, bro. Tight Mike Comedy on all your social media. Let them know what you got going on this week, bro.
Y'all hit me up at Ackerman Essex. If not already following me, go ahead and follow me. Essex O'Brien on Facebook and Twitter. Hey, man, another week of auditions. Let me go ahead and put my thing up here. If I got any actors out here, you know what I'm saying? Come holler at me. Get your audition tape coached. Had a lot of good sessions last week with some of my peers. And feels good to just be helping people, you know, passing on my knowledge and things like that. So going to keep that going. Lots of auditions, man. I'm hoping I can't even say the name, man. The big show that I auditioned for, man, and I'm got my fingers crossed that I get my hands on. So y'all go ahead and send some energy to the universe for your boy. And that's about it, man. We're going to see him next week and hopefully have some more laughs.
Hey, man, let me say this before we go. If you have Xfinity or Comcast, you can check me out every night on Lowdown with James Yon. How about that? Every night, 7:30 and 11:30 on Afro TV, the Afro channel. 1623 if you have Comcast Infinity. And if you have Roku, go ahead and make it happen. And get that Afro channel app. And also, like I said, Xfinity, Comcast Xfinity channel 1623. If you don't see me on your station, upgrade your package. Upgrade your package so you can get Afro TV. All right. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate the love.
Hey, it's all good, brother. And have a great week. Hopefully, see you Tuesday. Hopefully, I can get out there Tuesday for the other taping. And yeah, let me know when you get that clip for that show, man. We could put a little bit of that too.
Oh, absolutely, man. That's sizzle reel. We'll get you some sizzle reel. I'm learning the TV stuff.
Thank you, Naima. Thank you. Thank you, everybody that tuned in. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you, Jordan, Coach, Cousin. Appreciate y'all.
Love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah.